Greetings. Welcome back to my podcast. I was having a conversation with my little niece. So, up to the point where she asked me, Uncle, are you sitting? I was like, Of course, my dear. I'm sitting. I know these things. I've experienced. I'm an adult. Come on. But while I was saying those words with confidence, at the back of my mind, there is this: should I tell her the truth? That no, how could I be certain? I don't know anything. That even though I have had experience of so much years, that I have done this thing over and over and over again, but it could turn up to be something different. That's the nature of this, that you can never be certain. In as much as every day, if I take that taxi to work, I can't be certain that I will return. I just cannot be certain. I'm not certain that I'll have enough bus fare in the upcoming week. I'm not certain. I'm not certain that I won't be sick in the upcoming week or month. I'm not certain. So I was thinking, should I tell her? Because that's the nature of things. But I wore my adult face and I looked straight into her eyes while oozing with confidence, telling her that I'm certain you should trust me. Is adulting pretending? Is it not pretending? Pretending that you know something, pretending that you are certain, pretending to be secured. So sometimes I'd be telling these young ones that you guys don't know what you want. You must know what you want. All in the while, I don't know what I want. What do I want? What do I want? Because sometimes I would think that I'm certain that I want this and that, but the next moment I'd do something entirely different. What happened to that adult who knows what they want? But this is about the happening that nobody knows, because they are just this which is just happening without restrictions. Now, looking at all of those things, you can't keep on pretending to be happy, pretending to have all things figured out, pretending to know what you want, while you don't know anything, because it is not you who is doing all of these things. We are just in the sea, floating in the sea as waves. You don't know what your time frame as a wave. So as you have risen, you shall fall, but not in your time frame, because you don't have a time frame. No wave have a time frame. It's all the sea. It's just the sea. So how could you be certain about what? Because even that, it's the sea. It's the happening. It's the life happening. It's life happening. So it could happen as any situation. It could happen as a coherent pattern, something that could be followed. And now that you have been following this pattern that always repeats itself after some intervals of time, so you follow it until then it changes, because it wasn't that. It's just this. It's just the sea. It's just the sea. All waves are the sea. All waves of different heights, different strengths. It's just the sea. So everything is just this. It's just life, living, because nobody has a free will. Free will to do what? How could you have a free will but you don't even know what you want? You don't have certainty. Don't tell me about a percentage of certainty. It can't even be proven. Half a loaf is better than nothing. It's just this happening. So I look at all of these and look at it. When I wake up in the morning and think about, oh, it's time again to wear this adult mask and pretend to be okay, pretend to be doing well, pretend to have all things figured out, pretend to know what I want. So that is what we do all day, every day. While we are just the same as my niece, my little niece, just the same thing. Just the same thing. Just the same. Why does it matter the different sizes of the wave? If it all the sea, if it all going to fall and be in the sea, such that when it falls, it's like it has never been, it has never lived. Just like your life story. That is why you are forgetting your childhood now. Only episodes. Yeah. Just a bunch of, not a thing. It's not a thing. It doesn't stick. So So why do you keep on pretending to be fine? It's okay. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel out of place, to feel like you are drowning, to feel disappointed. And at times, trying to hold it together, it's like making it worse. Just let it be. Just let it be. It's just the feelings. And these things are not connected to any outcome. Have you ever woke up in the morning having a bad feeling? It's like you wake up and you maybe tell your family that I don't know why, but I woke up feeling really bad, and everyone would say, oh, okay, you woke up in the bad side of in the wrong side of the bed, wrong side of the bed. So yeah, so everyone understands. But somehow when you are feeling happy, it has to be attached to something. Oh, you're feeling happy, this is what happened. It's because you saw someone, it's because this and that happened. Which isn't true. It's not connected to anything. It's just a feeling. Embrace it. Happiness as you would sadness. It just happens. And as you embrace it, you'd see that it won't last as it would, and trying to stop it would prolong that kind of feeling, and it would get into the part where the story keeps going over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because this is just a story. This is just a story which doesn't stick in any way. You are just a wave, and everything is a wave here. Now, since everything is a wave, even the feeling, it just rises from here. Just a wave that rises. Somehow, you, a wave, you are catching this other wave, which shouldn't have been the case. It shouldn't have been a case. But yeah, just speaking about this adulting, having everything figured together, knowing what you want. It's pretending, just pretending to have things figured out. It's pretending. So I'm just imagining how would things be different if you just let them be. And this is not to say that when you listen to this, it means that you don't do anything. Like you don't do anything, you just sit and wait, or whatever, or you meditate. So let me tell you something. You can't do nothing, because it's not even you who doing all of those things. It's not you. Who are you? It's the sea just happening as you, happening as that situation, happening as an activity, happening as calling someone, happening as a feeling. It's just this happening. It's just life happening. That's all. It's life happening. As there's nothing that is restricting you to happen, now that you have become, let all else become, whatever it become. So these feelings, they come and they go like waves. It's the rising and fall, rising and fall. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like the crest and the troughs of the waves, high and low. It's okay. You feel like you like positivity. That's understandable. No one would choose disappointments. No one would choose worrying over happiness. But whenever it happens, just let it be. So it's that understanding that all is happening with or without you, and there's no additional efforts that you need to put in this. Life is lifing. Life is moving with or without your intervention. You might as well drop interventions. If this thing is moving without you, you might as well let it be. And as that happens, as all things happen as they should, and there is no ownership of things, no ownership of feelings, no ownership of things, because none of those things are done by you. You are not doing anything. You happen to be here. You are moved to and from this. Just as I spoke about certainty, that is why you can't be certain that you will return wherever you have gone, because it is not you who's doing anything here. Go and learn all the procedures, safety precautions. But you still get hurt. Go and learn advanced driving. Then you go in the road, some idiot will come and bump into you. This is happening with or without your intervention. Yeah. So this is to say that even the intervention, even the trying, even the seeking is this. Seeking betterment, seeking enlightenment, seeking whatever that is being sought. That activity is this. It's all the sea. There is nothing other than the sea. It's just the sea. All waves, no matter the size, no matter the strength, it's just this. It's the sea. With all its vastness, it is seen that the sea is free to be whatever. It's just free. At any time, any moment, a wave will rise. At any moment, it will rise. Any size could rise. They could rise as size as high as the buildings, or as low as whatever. Anything can happen here. Anything. So you go on and study the happening of things and study, look at experiences and all of that. But certainty can never be achieved. It can never be achieved because we are dealing with something which has no cause. There is no cause of things. Look at everything and see the emptiness in everything. It's empty because it's devoid of the cause. There is no cause. Nothing is causing anything here. It's just a happening. Just a body, every organ's working on their own. Every situation's managing themselves. Who's driving the dream bus? There is no driver. It's just a dream without a driver. So yeah, do you know what you want? Are you certain? My niece asked me. Still ponder. Pity I don't even remember what we are speaking about. It's just a question. Are you certain? Yo. But I wore my adult mask of certainty and looked straight into her eyes. Yes, my dear, I'm certain. I know these things. I've experienced. I'm an adult, remember? But within, I was like, should I tell her the truth? That sometimes I cry. I ask so many questions. Why? I was so close. Why this didn't happen? Why? That sometimes Sometimes I come so close to a business deal, everything has been decided prior, but it turns out I don't get a deal. I've done everything right. I've consulted. I even spoke to the officials, and everybody loved me, loved the idea. Am I certain? It's this adulting. Yeah, you young ones, you must know what you want. But what about me? What about me? I write everything down, my goals, everything, I write them down. That I want to see this, that, and that. But then on the time of action, I go left. And the adult in me has vanished somehow. That moment I remember, I'm just the same as my niece. I don't know what I want. I'm not certain of anything. I don't even know who I am. But with a straight face, I look at these young ones. You should know who you are. Oh, wow. Having things figured out, pretending. But how would it be? How would it be if somebody asks you the question, are you okay? And you tell them straight that, you know what? I'm drowning in the sea of emotions. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I feel so stressed. I feel so anxious. You know, the way I'm disappointed. I feel so disappointed. How would it be if for once stop pretending? As a lawyer, they ask you a question, are you certain that you are going to win this case? And you tell them straight that you know what, my client, I'm trying to do my job as best as I can, but I don't think you're going to win. Right there, they leave you there. Go around looking for a serious lawyer because you are not serious. You are not certain. Yeah, so many, lot of predictions based on what has happened, based on experience, things that were experienced physically, and from there a lot of predictions drawn from there. But when this happened, everything goes south. This is so amazing because it leads you on sometimes. It leads you on until your theory is proven true. Then, when you least expect it, because you are expecting your theory to hold, then it's go left. Because this is the sea. It's not the wave. All the studies were for the wave, forgetting that the wave doesn't have a strength. It's the sea. It's the strength of the sea. Every characteristics that you see from the waves is of the sea. It's of the ocean. Every characteristics, it's the ocean. So this is it. It's just this. It's life, boundless life. Boundless life. It's free. It's a free life. It's pure freedom. Just flowing in and around us. This is life. Flowing. It's beautiful flow of life. It can be anything. It can be anything. Anything with or without a name. There are a lot of situations that haven't been named as yet. And this life is free to be that, or to be anything. It's just free, boundless, and wild. Oh, it's so wild, because what is this? This is so wild. It's so wild. But yeah, adulting, pretending to be whatever. What if we dropped all of those pretending?